We're back. It's Monday night. Monday night, and I'm back again, ready to charge into the next hour or so. Maybe hour and a half. We'll see. We'll see. I only got 5 hours sleep last night, so it could be only an hour. But I have been working. I am making progress, so don't fear. I'm not losing drive. I've been cranking away at quite a few different things. Um, as you know, I have not been one to shy away from the fact that I do use AI as a tool in developing this app. And as a tool, it's sometimes kind of a tool. Let's just say it. Throwing it out there. AI can be kind of a tool of a tool sometimes. But so yeah, a lot of times I'm going in the code and I'm just looking at it going, yeah, what did you do, man? what what exactly are you doing here? And so then I have to rewrite or tweak or edit. So there's a lot of going in, reviewing, monitoring the code that AI has created, sometimes rewriting it because sometimes it overcomplicates things. It does do that sometimes. It's kind of like AI is great at getting some stuff, um, getting the thing down. It's almost like I said. It's almost like it's great at giving you ideas and concepts and base functionality. But if you want it to be good functionality, you often have to get in there and clean it up. There's been so many times where I've had to tell it, don't do this, don't do that, clean up this, stop using this type of code, stop writing that kind of code. And it's getting better because I built so many skills and guidances to tell it what to do. But even then, I still find myself constantly, I have to go in and edit the code. But what I've been designing lately, which is where it's really getting into a lot more of me designing the logic or working out the logic of, because I originally built this game as a prototype in React, and I made the game kind of just generate data, but I built the flow of how I wanted the game to run each play, right? Go through, create each play, uh, generate the results of the play, all the stuff that has to happen to make that play's results occur. That means, all the skill checks and all that kind of stuff. And I built this whole process of how it goes through the coach to get the play, that reads the playbook, gets all the options, decides the play, sends it back, runs the play, and then feeds that back to the UI to render. Now, in my prototype, I didn't have any rendering, but it was feeding it back to the UI to be. The rendering was a bar. I was doing the bar thing. It was kind of cool. I think I don't even have that anymore. I kind of wish I would have kept it just because it was kind of fun at the time. It was so basic. It was random numbers and stuff. But it got me going in the general direction of where I wanted to go with this. Now, obviously, 18 months later, still not there, but it's a lot more built out. And I've got a lot more things going on like the whole architecture of the app is now doing so much more than that ever. I mean, basically, I'm bringing that all into reality using real stats from real players and real player names, and I've generated images. Yes, I'm an AI video or image creator. And no, I'm not an artist. If I was, I probably still would use AI. I have to. There's too many. It takes too much time. But I'd put myself out of work. It's mainly because I am not an artist, and that's why my belief is that way. And if I had the money, I'd hire people. Trust me, because AI makes a lot of mistakes, and um, it makes a lot of mistakes in code. It makes a lot of mistakes in image creation, and I don't like inconsistencies. I don't like some of the little things that if somebody looks closely, they can see, even though I oftentimes will review an image many times and regenerate it and go, stop doing this, stop doing that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's not always. Okay, so we're still having issues. Um, but it's a work in progress. You know, trying to get all the things done. I mean, I have made this app so much more complicated than anything that I think. I I can't imagine. Even if I could think through everything I've done, reverse engineer it into a document, say this is what it does, and then tell AI to build it, it would be a it would not be good. I'm telling you right now, it would not be functional. It would be an absolute mess. Um, yeah, I get it why all these companies are backing off, and my wife just is determined to believe that AI is going to be our undoing, and I keep telling her AI is not going to be our undoing. AI, we'll be lucky if AI gets to the point where it's actually a fully feasible tool, much less right now, as a tool goes, it's great for good developers. Honestly, I think it's better for good developers or for experienced, let's say experienced developers, than it is for new developers. New developers aren't going to be able to fix and redirect and design without just learning tons of stuff. They're going to have to learn a lot more about coding to understand how to do complex applications. Um, yeah, it's not practical um, as a single app for big apps anyway. You just can't. You need to know what you're doing in the code and how to rewrite it and how to guide it to get something that isn't just going to be a spaghetti slop mess that doesn't do anything. Anyway, so says me. Anyway, so where I'm at right now is I'm trying to load things back up because I put in some new stuff for a playbook. Um, okay, let's go in and see. I mentioned before some of the things I got going. One of them was I built these services. Um, they are the AMG core services. And what they are is they allow me to do, they hold my authentication code and my system logging service. This centralizes them into a singular backend function. There's actually not public endpoints for those. They can only be called with authenticated calls from actually approved application codes. So the application has built-in keys inside the back end code, and then the front end has authenticated endpoints that have to be hit to get the key to call these services so that they can process and do what they have to do. So there's a couple of semi sort of ways that we can call into the system logging, so I can at least log general errors in those scenarios. But overall, they don't have general access points. But getting those out, that's actually sitting, or these are now sitting actually in a Docker deployment. And I'm going through their port map on my local machine so that I can test them as actually deployed objects. And I have successfully deployed to test, and I think, actually no, I don't know if I have validated that successfully deployed to a prod environment yet. I haven't tried to pull that down yet, but that's just for the AMG core. I've been working a lot on trying to get all of my deployment files and continuous integration and delivery files done for GitHub so that I can make that same state and actually get my app to a fully available version. Once I get it all the way out to prod and I'm able to pull it down as a prod instance, that's when I'll implement ngrok as a paid service, and then it'll be accessible to testers. Woo! Now, are we ready for test? Not yet. Now I keep trying to start my app here. It doesn't want to start. It's there. I don't know if it's compiling or what the heck it's doing, because it won't let me select it. And it's usually because it's like compiling or got some thing going on that's not allowing me to access it. Which is generally because some backend thing is usually means something's compiling in the background, but I don't know what it would be. Hello? Are we blown up? What's going on here, man? Talk to me. Sometimes. Well, usually there's something going on. It's usually because it's compiling that I can't get to it. But at the moment, so I have this to-do task list. Look, it's getting bigger. The more I work, the more I have on here. So it's still a lot to go. This isn't even everything. I mean, this isn't my design doc. This is just the immediates, the immediate needs. So you can see I got quite a bit. Some of them are done. Some of the parts are done. This one's almost complete. In fact, all I have to do really is validate the updates, and then that one's done. But I have a lot of parts that are kind of like half in, half out. And with any luck, I will knock. I'm trying to, I can't figure out why I can't. Is it actually doing this? Is that what the problem is? App updating assets. Is that what's holding me up? I'm not getting anywhere, man. What is going on? It's not running. Don't even have any kind of access. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Why is it that my app is not running? Why is it not popping up? I mean, other times when this happened, I've been in a breakpoint, but you can see I don't even have Visual Studio open, so I'm not currently connected. Is it? I haven't hit play, so that's not the problem. I haven't even had a chance to start. I may have to kill it. I hate killing it, but I don't know what the problem is. That is not the normal. Hello. All right, well, I think I'm going to have to kill Unity, because Unity is not good. All right. Well, that was weird. Don't know why. Don't know why it did that. I'm half asleep. Yep, that 5 hours is going to catch me. I don't think I'm going to make it. Not going to make it to an hour and a half. It's going to be an hour. But I do get what helps a lot is for me to turn on my brain music. Let's go turn on some brain music. I don't know if you've ever tried this before. I thought it was going to be a scam. It's like, oh, what do I just have music bounding in my background? It's going to just irritate me. But as I started to use it, I'm finding hold on a sec. I gotta go check something. What's that, pups? Needed to make sure my my pupperoos weren't blocked on the steps. They get locked in the downstairs. They pee on the stairs, you know. So can't have that. All right, let's see what's going on. We're crashing now because I killed it. Stupid. I had to restart my computer earlier because Unity was blowing up. I had to restart it. I couldn't figure out any other way to get it fixed. Normally I could just kill it here and it would start, but I don't know what's going on, man. It's probably something I did, but I can never be sure. Gonna start this time. You know, it's been crashing and wigging out on me ever since I downloaded the latest version of the editor. I'm not using 4. And that's kind of a problem, I think. It's like I was using 3, it was fine. I go, oh, let's at least install this. So we'll see. Maybe I'll use it later. But ever since, I've been having problems getting things to load up correctly. Consistently. I've got them up for a moment, and then they would turn around and blow up on me. So we'll see. See, like right now, look, it's like it's not loading. It's like going, nah, I don't think so. I don't know what's going on, man. Crash handler. So I got rid of all the Unity junk. But then last time I did that, it started complaining that I didn't have the license. It's like it couldn't start the license handler again. It's like what? That's when I had to reboot because I had no idea how to fix the license problem. So I may have to upgrade it to this .4 because I don't think I think ever since I downloaded that, I kind of like look now it won't even load. Hello. Hello? Anybody there? Ah, suck an egg. I can't get Unity up. Ah. So I was doing yard work the other day, yesterday, which was just yesterday, not the other day. And I was chopping branches off of a tree, and you know, trying to be careful so they don't fall on me. So I'm cutting these things down, and they fell fine. But then I was trying to pull one because it was like loose. There's, you know, branches are everywhere, and they're kind of holding it. So I'm pulling and pulling and pulling, and it came free. And in doing so, there's one chunk of the branch whoosh, smacked me right in the face, man. Whip, as soon as it broke free, just whoosh, like a big stick right upside the face. And I was like, that hurt. Like, no. So yep, that it was the kind of pain that it was like a solid whack pain. It was like I shook it off, kind of. I mean, it hurt, but I'm like, I have a feeling that's gonna leave a mark. So I ended up with this cut on my eyebrow, and I have a big old bump on my forehead. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there. It's like right underneath my eyebrow. But every time I do something, like I'll rub my face or touch my eyebrow, like, ow. See, look, it's like it's doing this thing where it's like the hub. Oh, look, it loaded. Oh, look, see, and then it doesn't like my license. See? There's something weird going on. I don't know how to fix this. The only thing that's fixed it in the past was to shut it off. Let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Oh, it won't even let me. It doesn't like whatever's going on. The license thing, something's weird. I should not have installed it. Just installing it, I didn't think it would be a problem as long as I didn't upgrade. But it seems I'm wrong. Do I need to do that? Is that a thing? Yeah, I can't, I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's the Holy Spirit telling me, Ken, you're tired. Go to bed early for once. Stop it. You know, there's just times when you just can't work till all hours of the night. You're going to have to stop every now and then and just go get some sleep. But I want to work. It's like, you don't need to work all the time. Like, I do. I want to get it done. I want to get this week. This week is my big goal for having players move onto the field in my simulator. But it's only Monday, but I've got them loading onto the field. I mean, they're on the sidelines. But the first thing that needs to happen is I need to get my first play log. You get one play log, then I can start adding in the things like the checks and all the parts that run the play. And then after that, it's just a matter of making sure all the checks work and running all the plays. Just having all that stuff, because it's just getting to the kickoff runs the entire flow of what needs to happen to get a play and run the play. And then you have the different actions that take place during the play. That might discover some actions I need. That might discover the skill checks. I need to run through the whole bit. I probably won't get it to run through a play yet, because that's going to take another week or two. Because it's a lot. There's a lot of pieces in there. They're all written, but right now I'm wiring them all up. It's kind of like, you know, you're drawing all the images and having to add them to your scene. Yeah, see, this is totally not working. And the only thing that fixed it before was restarting my computer. Something went wonky. I go to manage licenses. And I say add a license. Oh, there you go. Can I start it now? I wonder if that was the problem the whole time. I wonder if it was just like on a verge of crap. I'm gonna do this. I shouldn't. Nothing like breaking your project, right? I can go back, right? Once you discern, it's like, oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna work, Ken. You can't go backwards. It's only forwards. No. I've been upgrading as Unity has been giving new versions. You know, their little decimal points. I think it was like 2, then 3, now 4. And I've been doing it, and I have had issues that I've had to iron out because I did it. So it doesn't always. It could come back to haunt me. I hope it doesn't. Because ideally, I would build the game with the latest version of Unity. This way, once it's out there, I'm not old from the time I get going. I hate the idea of building something and being on old software at release. You know, it's like, all right, you're old from the start. You already need an update. It's like, no. Some people don't believe in updating once they get going, because you get deep into it, they don't want to have to deal with the changes and things that get broken from an update. And I don't like the idea of dealing with that stuff, but sometimes you just bite the bullet. Because I think it's better to incrementally increase, like 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, like they're doing right now. I think that's better than going from 0 to 0.5, because I think you're going to deal with a lot more problems. If you don't deal with each iterations update, you're going to hate the fact that you're dealing with all the iterations updates at once. That's my thought anyway. I could be wrong. Now, I know there's a lot of hardcore developers out there who believe that because I'm using AI at all, I'm not a developer. And all I have to say to you is that was a hard start, Raspberry, man. Just it's like, dude, what was that? Nothing. I amuse me. Somebody has to amuse me. If it ain't gonna be anyone else, it might as well be me doing it. All right, this is taking a long time to update. Okay, it's updating my project from 0.3 to 0.4. Apparently, takes a moment. What else? What else can we chat about while I'm letting Unity wreck my project? Hopefully, it's not. Yeah, I need to do my I need to start doing state of the games that I actually record and put out. Something cleaner. I'm going to start that. I am. But those recorded outputs are going to go on my AM Game Dev. AM Games Dev. AM Games Dev? Yes. That's my other channel that I actually started for the sole purpose of doing it on here, of doing my streaming and having everything related to this game. But here's the deal. I didn't have any followers there, and I didn't want to start from scratch. So I kept here. So now it's true. I only have 190 or 201 or something like that. I don't have a lot of followers now. So it's not like I'm super, I have a ton of followers here, but it's a starting point. So there is a guy, his name is Mad Cats or Cats or Cakes? Cakes? I think it's Cakes. He just he worked on a game for 4 years, and he streamed it, kind of like I'm doing with this one, for pretty much the whole time. I actually looked to see how far back he went. I don't know if he did it the whole time. I feel like I looked at his live list, and it only goes back 3 years, and he said he worked on it for more than 4. So he was probably streaming the last 3 years. So that'd be like me, if I was going to take 4 years on this game, which I don't know, I'm at my current pace, I want to be in beta at year 2. But it may be alpha, and it may even be year 3 before I'm anywhere close. I have a long way to go. A lot of features that need to be implemented. Even after I get the game fully running through, I have a lot of features that need to be designed in and added. Like, I haven't done the drafting, the free agency, the contract management. So there's a lot of parts that still need to be put in. But I need to get the simulation to run all the way through. And then there's artistic work. I need to get... even if I'm able to get all that going, you know, I'm gonna want, if I can get any kind of funding, I want to put some time into getting some real people art, not just AI art. I'm building it all with AI art now, but that's not the ideal. I don't really want to. I like the images. I like the type of images they are, but there's a lot of problems. All right, so one, I have to create all the models for all those guys. That's a thing coming down the line, because right now I've only got 2 models. And the other problem with that is I know nothing about meshes and shaders, the stuff you need to be able to change uniforms. All my guys don't right now. They don't have. If I put all of the even if I got all the models on the field, they all have different color uniforms. So that's kind of a problem. So I don't have any shaders or meshes, and I don't have any idea how to do that. And some of these guys are a little bit different shape and size. So I don't know. If I had professional artists working, they could tweak actual, like, to have consistent gear on my guys. Because some of them, like the AI art, looks cool, but it's like it puts the pads on some of them is on the outside, and the jerseys on underneath the pads. Looks kind of cool in some cases, but it makes it harder to create the meshes and the shaders that you need to get some consistency. If I want to have that stuff all be kind of basic, and then it just changes the shape and size of it, that means the jersey and the pants and all those things that people are wearing have to be kind of designed similarly, so that we can change those colors and work on them. Same with the helmets. Now, not all characters have helmets, and that's not going to change, because some of the characters don't really fit a helmet, which is fine. Maybe I'll have to have them all wear bandanas or something. Guys who don't wear a helmet have to wear a bandana, just so that there's some way to know their heads, the color of their head. We'll see, but that's down the line. We're not there. I'm my primary goal is functionality, right? Function first, beautification later. And but no, we're not anywhere near anything. You know, no beta's coming. I don't have a Steam page yet. Now, I may create a Steam page this year. I'm planning on it, in fact. But that all depends on if I can get basic simulation going, just so that I can kind of show what it is. And I want to have enough screenshots of various functionalities and things that I need to get a decent idea of what's coming. But I don't want to overpromise or underpromise. I want to be, you know, fully upfront and fair and have an idea. But when is it the planned release date? Don't have one. I don't think it's likely that I release in less than another 18 months. Yeah. 18 months from now is probably the best. I haven't told my wife that. I'm hoping I can get some kind of funding, Kickstarter or a publisher or something in the meantime. But that means I need to get a demo, which is what I'm working on now. So we'll see. Anyhow, we are still compiling here. Still building, rebuilding my project. I don't know. What I should probably do, you know, I didn't even think about it. I should probably start working on, I set up the game plan and the playbook, but I kind of like to use the UI. I have a UI now that lets me add to the default playbook. I don't think I've added the kickoff to the playbook. So it's going to make it kind of difficult. And I don't know the name. I use play IDs on my document names, and I have 74 plays in my system already, which means it's going to be really hard to track down the kickoff. If I can get the kickoff and the kick return added to the default playbook, then I should be able to start setting up a backend or a logic pool for, like, if I like run game and have it return the results and just dump stuff in front of me, meaning I don't have to have the UI to make that work. Now that doesn't necessarily help, you know, showing it off, but it does allow me to start functioning or building the stuff I'm trying to work on for the UI. Because that's all I really want the UI for right now, is so that I can graphically add in plays and stuff. But I don't know if I have. Let's see. I think I have 100. Oh, I have 117 plays. Eek. I can only show 100. That's a bummer. I think that's one of the last plays. Mostly specials are. It's a little difficult to. What's going on? Oh, it's a little difficult to find plays now. You can't just browse the tables, because it's. I wish there was a quick search. You know, like just like right here, find. And it would just look in these tables. But no, I got to go write playgrounds and crap. Mongo playgrounds are pain in the rear. It's just like a simple select blah from blah. That's what I want, like select statements. Oh, but wait, maybe I can. Okay, so the offline version of the app uses, oh yeah, is it working? The offline version of the app uses SQLite DB. So it's using a Mongo, what do you call it? A driver? A map? Oh, look, see, that's going to be, so see how easy it is to look at SQL? I don't understand people who like to know SQL. I know, it's supposed to be good, efficient, blah, 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 blah. See, I can like look at all these. It's so much more readable. It's so much easier just to scan the tables. I don't have to write selects. But even then, the select is easy. Go in there and just like select name from plays where name is like blah. Done. That's it. That's your whole query. You don't have to write a book. These Mongo playgrounds, man, they're just like you have to write a book. Like, and then it's like the ifs or exists or in or whatever are all like two character abbreviations you have to know by heart. It's like, ugh. Okay, so this is what I want. I want play PLY S004. So let's go over here. We'll go to system init, and we'll go to playbook seed data, default playbook. Oh, default plays. Right, this is not my document. Why aren't you loading? Oh, it's going over here. Oh, I hate when it does that. All right, that's why I didn't want to show it to me. Okay. I want the playbook. That's fine. Okay, so PLY-S04 and PLY. What is it? Is it an S also? So I got kick return S04 onside kick kickoff S001 PLY S001. Is that just plain kickoff word? I thought I had one that was just like nope, guess not. Yep, I guess that's it. PLYS001. Alright. I don't know why I thought I had multiple kickoffs in there. But maybe I only put that in there because it's the basic one for now. And then we will update the date 5/18. Why does that say 5/19? Oh, I hate it when it does that. We're in the future because it's done. Mongo uses some weird time, Greenwich Mean Time or something. It's annoying. All right, let's see if that'll update. Did it not start? There it goes. All right. Man, that's slow. Look at that. I'm gonna go to bed before that's done. Hello? Is it executing? I think it's executing, maybe. Oh, nope, it's not working. Because this should not be 64. Oh, it's my database crashed again. Oh my golly, man. The world is coming against me. It's all telling me to stop. Give up. Go to bed. Why is Mongo crashing too? What the heck, man? You're all misbehaving. You're all just being very bad today. Well, I can't even open the services dialog. Oh my gosh. What? I didn't ask for you. I said services. I want services. see. Are we dead? What killed you? Why are you misbehaving? Wait, Mongo is running. What? Alright, oh, now I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I think my computer's just having a bad day. Some days are like that, man. But this is going to be a while. So we're not going to have that up and running any moment. I don't know why. I don't know why my the other thing that will kill a Mongo connection oh, that's not even what I wanted. The other thing that'll kill a Mongo connection is an update. I've had Mongo pass an update to my system and yeah, see, that's not working. They're supposed to be 65. That's why I know that's not working. There's a default playbook, and it's not creating it. I have 64 coaches, and it created all 64 coach playbooks, but it's not creating the default playbook, which for whatever reason is still failing. Oh wait, wait a minute. And then where did it? Wait, what? It did create the playbook. No, that's not the right values though. I hit save on this, but we're gonna try and move this one up to, what is the date that it said? Oh my gosh, go away. 40650. I don't know. I hate that it's doing it in the future. Oh god. 40650. So we're gonna go 410. Newer? 4.6, okay. 4.10, all right. Now, I should make sure it saves. Well, I'm trying to make it save. Computer's just not doing it, guys. It's just not doing it today. Things are, there it goes, finally saved. All right. Things aren't responding. All right, let's start the services up again. Now that should update to 410, and if it does update to 410 and it doesn't, and if it does update to 410 and it doesn't update my plays, then I've got an update problem. I updated, I created a sync process that's supposed to make, when I add plays to the playbook through the UI, it automatically puts them into this seed file. But the seed file, if the date is newer, should also put them into the database. So that's how I could add plays to this manually, which is a lot easier than putting them into the database. and then just run the system init, and it should trigger this and put them into the database. So in theory, but we're still having issues. You can see I can't, my game plan here should not be taking this long to run. And I don't know, stuff is just like crapping out. It's just been a very bad day for my computer. It just doesn't want to respond. And I can't do anything while Unity's trying to update either, so I can't even restart my computer. I'm having some serious problems here. I don't know where it went. What's it called? Done. The fix app service task. Okay. Fix apps. Oh, game plan finally started. That took a month. Alright, where's this thing at? Overall, my computer is just... So, my fan is quiet at the moment, which is scary because it's been making so much racket lately. I'm sure it was going to die, so I'm on the feeling that it may be dead and my computer's getting throttled. And if it's getting throttled, oh, I gotta go run task. So I gotta go run task. Ah, there it is. Maybe. Fix app service start. Okay. So all these are my services if I want to start them up individually. Build mobile SDK. I don't even use these because I have a build prompt, which I have somewhere. I tell you. Oh, here it is. Prompt build SDKs is what it's called. There it is. Prompt build SDKs. I don't know what this build desktop SDK. So I got build mobile, build SDK iOS and Windows. But if I just do this one, it builds all three as I want them built. In other words, I can build one, two, or three of them, just depending on my need. Right now, I mostly just start the Windows one uh, just because I want to have a base build. But in the next day or so, I'll be building an Android one again. I do the Android one about every other week to see where we're at. You know, get it on my device. I'm gonna try and do that here tomorrow probably. I got deployments and builds, so there's a lot of that kind of going on lately. So it's not real fun stuff other than my trying to get this simulation thing going. That's the thing I'd like to be able to show off once I can start getting at least some players on the field. I'm curious to see what it looks like. Have them just kind of move onto the field with no animations. I had a running animation on one of the figures, and but they don't all have skeletons. I don't think. I think one of them. Actually, you know what? I don't think any of these particular ones do. And I tried to use Trippo. Gosh. I tried to use Trippo to add a skeleton, which is fine. You can add the skeleton, but you kind of have to tweak it. But then there's some issues with some of the way it adds the skeleton. In fact, the way it builds the models. It sometimes has little flaws where like a piece of the cloth will connect their arm and now it's attached. And I have to, that's graphics and editing, right? So I have to open it up and go in and fix the mesh, so fix the model so it stops having attached pieces like capes and various little chunks that are not, it's basically Triple got the model a little off, but if you can get it kind of close, then it's less editing for AI. But yeah, you can see it's really loading these services slow. I don't know why it's running them so slow. This is a flaw of, I think, computer meltdown. It could be also a memory issue. Let's go see what my memory is going on here. I sometimes have too many things loading up. Like, you know, I don't have a lot going on. And sometimes, no, I've only got like four edge windows open, which really isn't that bad. But you say I can't even click. See, I clicked on performance and it's just happened to fit. Hello. Well, phooey. It's gonna be one of those days. I need to start getting to a point where I don't have to restart every. I don't have to restart all of them. I do it a lot. I shouldn't. I should only update the ones that need to be restarted. I mean, that's the whole point of having a service system, right? You just run. When you fix one, you restart that one. You fix three, you restart those three. But you shouldn't have to be restarting all of them all the time. Are any of them build complete? No. No. Game plan and playbook are real close because they don't have a lot, but I got some filtering functions and stuff I need to add in so I can display them better. So those will need some stuff. But roster's got some good layout and stuff, but again, is it code complete? Probably not. I mean, I'd be willing to bet everything needs a handful of things to be code complete, but there's a lot of things that are closer. Like leagues, I'm so far off on leagues. All I've done is I can create a league, but I need to create the scheduler so that it can start pairing teams up against each other. And I have the whole concept of how I want to do that. That's, but I have to get it set for the various league sizes because I'm gonna have league sizes 8, 12, 16, and 32 team. I was thinking just 8, 12, 20. Maybe 8, 12, 24, and 32. Now, if I was to go with actual NFL, I think 12 is where it started. 8 is the training size. So I'm doing an 8 no matter what. I think 12 is where at the smallest, the NFL was, well, before the AFL joined, right? It was like 12 or 15 teams. I think it was 28 teams when the AFL joined. And then you got the Seahawks and the Bucks came in the mid 70s. I think that put us at 30, and then in the 90s they added the Jaguars and the Panthers, right? Put us at 32. Do you think it'll grow more? I mean, that's a big league. 32 teams is a lot. I mean, that's more than. And what's crazy about that? We got 32 teams, but it only represents like what, 28 states or something? Because California has what, 3 teams? The Chargers, the Rams, and the 49ers. New York's got 3 teams: the Jets, Giants, and the Bills. So that's at least 4 more teams than should be that should be distributed out. I don't know of any. Are there other states that have multiple teams? Texas has 2 teams, right? The Texans and the Cowboys. So that's another team. So that's what, 27 states? Like half the states are represented by and Nevada just recently, because Oakland or the Raiders used to be in California, right? So that was extra teams taken away. But I think so we're at about 27 states represented. Now, we'll never have a professional Dakota team. Or probably never have a Montana team. We'll probably never have an Idaho team, because these states just don't have enough fan base. You know, there's just not enough people, because they have to be centralized, right? You have to have enough people in a specific area to fill a league and be able to support your team. It's not even just about getting people in there. It's about, you know, being able to support the team, because there's a lot going on in supporting a team. Look at my memory. It's currently at 31.8 gigabytes out of a possible 32. So that could have a little bit to do with why I'm having trouble getting things to function. I'm whacking up against the wall of my capability at the moment. Did this finish loading yet? Oh, Gateway did finally load. Okay, so everything's kind of loaded. Except it does seem like Playbook. Let's see if Playbook did its thing. Let's see if it updated like it's supposed to. I could have swore I had 65 the default. Okay, so that did not update. 045054. Wait, did it? Yeah, no, it's. What's it supposed to be? I forgot what it was supposed to be. 0410. How did it jump? How did it jump ahead of me? That's dumb. 5. We're going to go to 510 now. All right, so now it's supposed to be 510. Let's see what happens. says complete. Does it say playbook loaded? Player data, player, log play. Coach playbook delta, all present. So it says. Alright. Oh, that's coach playbook. Wait, any default playbook. Default game plan. I'm not seeing a message for default playbook. Right, let's go back over here. Ah, it did not update. All right, well, you McFoos a lot. All right, I have to go to bed. I'm glazing over.